Hi everybody, it's Lynn here and I'm at the Brighstone Christmas Tree Festival, the 22nd one. I'm just going to turn this white pearl. I just want to show you, there's the John's Club shuttle bus that's doing a shuttle bus service between the Isle of Wight Pearl and Brighstone Village, which means that people can do a park and ride scheme. Really good idea. So anyway, I'm going to take you round now. I'm going to take you into the Isle of Wight Pearl, which is one of the venues. Hi Princess Lambert. This is one of the venues for the Christmas tree. So there's a lot of Christmas trees in here. Hi Tristan, please can you share? So we have here, this is a beauty. Look at this beautiful carved tree here. And this is, let me just read it for you. It says, carved by White Carpentry and Construction, logs supplied by Chessel, one Woodyard Limited, made from a complete Western red cedar log from Parkhurst Forest on the Isle of Wight. And I should take a card from their little squirrel sitting down there. And that's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. And so down here, let's give a plug for White Carpentry and Construction. And here there's a silent auction. So it says, we're kindly donating this lovely carving to be auctioned off, with the proceeds going to Kissy Puppy, which is one of our Isle of Wight charities, in memory of a gorgeous little girl who's not with us anymore. Please complete the slip with your contact details and bid. Pop it in the box. Bids starting at £75, and the winner will be contacted in the new year. So if you want to bid for this tree, make sure that you get an entry into this box. If you're not on the island but you need to get an entry, let us know and I'm sure we can help you. So here we are, sort of in the Isle of Wight Pearl. They are really doing an amazing job helping the community, helping with the Christmas Tree Festival. They do an amazing mad work. Now this is the Ancient Order of Foresters. Here we go. Hope you're going to enjoy all these trees. There's a lot of them. There's 250 altogether, not all in the Pearl, they're in different venues. And here I see Business Achievement Awards 2017 Bronze Award Wessex presented to Court Island Foresters. We've got a lot of award winners around and I'm going to try and highlight all of them if I can find them. And then we have here the Guide Dogs for the Blind, a nice blue and white tree. So there we had a traditional coloured tree. This one is blue and white and very sparkly, and lots of information. Lots of the trees have information because a lot of them are charity trees, and so they have information about the good works they're doing. Over here we have Red Funnel, one of our ferry companies bringing people to and fro the island, and not surprisingly they've got a lot of red on their tree. So that's Red Funnel. Now over behind me we have the Needles National Coast Watch Institution. There we go, and I can see some anchors and all sorts of nautical bits and pieces on this tree, and I'm just going to tuck in because people are going to go behind me, so I just let them go past. And then over on this one, ooh, I can see some knitted bits on this one, and of course I love knitted bits. This is the Vectis 40s vintage. And look, you've got knitted Christmas trees, all sorts of knitted decorations. And I did see some knitted chains down the bottom. Oh, you're in the White John's Club minibus. Are you there all day, Princess Lambert? I'm just inside the Pearl at the moment, just in the entrance. Oh, so you went, the minibus just went just now from outside the Pearl. Maybe I'll catch up with you later. Okay, so look at, this is lovely. And a beautiful star on the top. Lots of lovely work gone on into that. And a lovely lady here, busy. Give us a wave. So there we go. And here at the Isle of Wight Pearl, they make dreams come true. So we'll have a look round the Pearl as well. Now here we have the Footman. And look at this interesting tree. And it's a pied tree. Play on the French for foot, and there we are. There's some information about that. I have taken a picture of this so I can put that up as well with the explanation. And then we have, this is Shared Lives, and this is obviously one of our local charities, Isle of Wight Council, and home is my happy place. Recruiting now, so I'm going to take a leaflet so I shall know all more about that. And then just coming round here, I'm just trying to keep out of people's way. Just,
I didn't realise they had trees.
Yeah. So this is the Slimming World tree. Live happy with Slimming World. It's a very nice tree with a great big shiny heart on the top. And here we have King Textiles. King Textiles print t-shirts, and as you can see, they've used a lot of little t-shirts on their tree. So they embroider uniforms, they print t-shirts, they print mugs, safety shoes, chef catering clothing, etc. There we go. And next to that is Personalise, and they do all sorts of personalised items. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. And so I'm just going to look across. Look, I am in the Isle of Wight Pearl, and the sea is over there. A bit of a grey day, but always beautiful on the island, whatever time of year or whatever day. Right, so now we have St George's School, and this is a white and black and gold. And there's so much talent gone into these, and they have a rather large tree top, and it's got St George's written on it, and that's rather beautiful and sparkly. I like sparkly. Anybody who knows me knows I like sparkly. And here we have the Vector Ventures, and this is Robin Hill. And on here there is a little squirrel to find, and I'm not going to point it out, because if you're coming to the festival you need to be able to look for it yourself without me telling you where it is. So there we go, there's lots of owls and robins, etc. And then over here, oh look, we've got a Go Live Granny tree. I wonder who did that one. There we go, the Go Live Granny tree. And what I've done, it is my tree, I've put a book there with items in it, all different items in it of things we've done around with the community. That's a lovely picture that my friend Mo, took on Sunday when when I was live streaming the Santa Dash in Ryde. That's a picture of me and my son, and his company's called It's Nomad 9, and he is the one who taught me all I know, taught me how to live stream, and taught me to get it all, to actually use my megaphone to amplify to the world all the beauty that's going on the Isle of Wight and beyond. So what I've done is I've put pictures of people that I've live streamed with. Sandra's one of my patrons. Over here I have a sign, it says I love live streaming all the great businesses and events across the island. That is of course the Isle of Wight. Hashtag proud son there, he's coming in on the comments. Let's put a huge thank you to all who have supported me so far. I appreciate all the patrons, all the patrons through Patreon that allows me to expand, help more people and to cover even more events. And you can get involved here at patreon.com/GoLiveGranny. You can also watch all the streams on Tristan, I don't know if you can drop the links in for the Facebook pages for the Go Live Granny and the IsleOfWight.Live. That would be very helpful because I haven't got a sign on here. I was lucky enough, in the bottom of that picture there's a picture of me with the girls from White Link. I was very lucky and honoured to be nominated the Isle of Wight Radio Local Heroes Award in the tourism category, and that's just down there. And those girls are from White Link. The White Link, one of the ferry companies, sponsored my category, and it was tourism ambassador, and White Fibre were the main headline sponsors for the whole event. So there we are, there's a picture of me live streaming outside White Fibre. That was one taken quite a long time ago, one of my early live streams. And then I will stand out in the come rain or shine, thank you, come rain or shine, I will be out there That was taken on Remembrance Sunday, standing outside the church trying to keep dry. The wettest I got was outside, was live streaming the scooterist ride out at the bank holiday when I stood in the pouring rain, but it was so worth it because we had 20,000 views in 24 hours to that live stream. Thank you, Tristan. And it's gone on to have 25,000, so that's 25,000 views of what's going on the Isle of Wight. And Tristan, who's popping the comments in there, that's my son, and he's the one who taught me. Streaming up in the Midlands this time, so it's not always on the island, but that one was in the Midlands, and that's the same day there. That's the Santa Dash, and on this is Ruby, great supporter and one of my patrons. This is Jacqueline, who's become my driver, and the patrons' money that comes in, I put diesel money in. I put diesel in Jacqueline's car. It allows me to do that, and then we can get out to places like the Isle of Wight Pearl, because I can't get here on a bus, so that's all important. This one says, this was a screenshot I took when I was doing a live stream, one of my nighttime live streams at 10 o'clock every night. I do a live stream on my Go Live Granny page, and it says, why not join us? Why not join a community? It's a fantastic community. Lots of people come into the broadcast, they chat to each other, they get to know each other. There's the megaphone. My dad years ago called me megaphone mouth. I wasn't very impressed at the time, but I think he had a vision of me using my camera as a megaphone, and that's what we're doing. And the sign says, raising visibility of the Isle of Wight. Let's shout about it. This one here was, that's me with Liz. Liz is charities. And down here, Leanne and Janet. Leanne is also one of my patrons. Hi, Lisa. And so she's one of my patrons. She enables me to continue doing all this. And there we go. So obviously I've spent a lot of time on my own tree because, you know, I knew that. And these two, that's Ruby, Jacqueline in the middle, and me. And on it, it says, note to self, don't leave phone unattended when these two are around, because they actually got hold of my phone and did their own live stream when I wasn't around. So anyway, now just moving on to the next one. Whoops, hang on. Just trying to keep out of people's way. So this one is the Inglefield Nursing and Residence Home. And some people, hi Angela. And some people going past earlier took this took them back to their childhood with the paper chains on here. And there's knitted decorations and an angel there up on the top. Very beautiful. And then we have Greenhaven. This is Greenmount School. This is my very local school, just very near me. I love the way that they've used their handprints to make their decorations. I'm an ex-primary school teacher, and that appeals to me. They've made some star decorations here as well, so I'm just loving that one. And this I'm in the Isle of Wight Pearl at the moment. There is the Isle of Wight Pearl's own decoration, a beautiful tree there, and look, this is the Pearl, Isle of Wight Pearl. And then let's head over here, and this one is the Island Free School, and this has got lots of little stockings on it with little presents in them, so that's rather nice. That's one of our schools on the Isle of Wight. And Greenmount was another school there, so that's a school, that's a school. This is the Cambridge Diet. You might need that after you've had all your Christmas pudding. There we go. And I'm seeing hearts on them. I'm supposing that's keeping your heart healthy and keeping your weight in check. Now, what have we here? Now, this is an interesting one. This is the Isle of Wight riding for the disabled. And look what they've done. They've made a horseshoe. Isn't that beautiful? There we go. And up there, it tells us a little about it. I'll put that there. You might have to stop the broadcast to read that. But there's information. Yes, isn't it lovely? It's a beautiful horseshoe, isn't it? And then this is the Vectis Ventures Black Gang chine. And I wonder what's in that parcel. Not much of a giveaway in that parcel, is there?
There's a bone.
Okay. There we are. There's and there we are. Lots and lots of bits and pieces. And they have got it's not an angel on the top. It's
No, it's a pelican.
it's what they use as their advertising, isn't it? I've seen a very large one of those around. Yes, so they decided
It's their mascot, isn't
it is absolutely, and there we are. We're failing miserably on remembering what it is, but never mind. You can see it there, folks. And if any of you can tell me, I've seen the very large one in town like that. Black Gang chine. So here we are. Look, here's pick a pearl. You can pick a pearl here. Look, you can pick your own pearl here. Here we are, and this is Isle of Wight pearl, and then lots and lots of cabinets. Look, let's just show you a few pearls as we're going by. There we go. And they've got a sale on. I don't know whether it's just this cabinet or all the way around. Anyway, let's head over here. So this tree is Isle of Wight Council Fostering and Adoption. And it's interesting to see that, you know, all sorts of different colours on the tree. This one's very orange. There we go. And with some lovely pink sparkle at the bottom. This one is British Divers Marine Life Rescue, and this is stranded animals along our coast. So they've got dolphins, a lot of dolphins on this tree. All sorts of bits. And there we are, look, there's looking out the window at the Isle of Wight Pearl. And then just going around with this lady here.
Yeah.
That's it. So, this is the Isle of Wight Beach Cleaning Volunteers, and they have made a tree with driftwood. So that's actually, I don't know if you can see it very well. Let's do it like that. There we go. A driftwood tree, and all sorts of bits and pieces that you might find on the beach. Some of the things, actually, I don't think that they've got obviously the beach clean, the rubbish isn't here, fortunately. That's good. White dolphin, species SAC 807, another tree made out of pieces of wood, very effective. And then here we have the Vectis Court of Drums. There we are, so we have a drum, we have their white glass, we have lots and lots of pictures of Vectis Court of Drums there. And here we have a tree, and on it, it has some drums, and it has some musical notes, and it's very beautiful. I don't know if you can see it very well from the angle I'm standing at. Let's go over here. There we go. Okay. And then across the way, organisation I used to belong to, this is Vectis Sunrise Rotary Club, working within our community, and it's Rotary International, so it's service above self, and they raise funds for local charities as well as international charities. And they've got lots of little purple teddies on their tree, and some purple and white teddies at the bottom. And then we've got Christians. Hi Anna. We've got Christians Together in Brighstone, so we have a lot of little people on the tree, all circling the tree, and there's lots of text, all one in Christ Jesus. There we go, and of course that is the reason for the season, you know. There we go. So, and down here, what have we got here? Would you like to write a prayer? So there's the opportunity there to write a prayer, to go in the box, and that's for the Christians Together in Brighstone. So now let's head on. Look at this beautiful. This is This is something the Isle of Wight Pearl have there. That's not a Christmas thing. That's that's butterflies on the edge, and there's something about it over there. Over here we've got the Vectis quilters, and we have a lot of very triangular Santas. Hello, Princess. Oh, look, hang on. Princess Elizabeth's just come up behind me. There we go. She was watching the live stream, weren't you, when you were on the John's bus, and now.
Outside at the moment.
Oh, right. Oh, you're outside. I was just getting all the way round. No, I don't need the bus today because I got somebody with a car. There we go. So that's a beautiful tree. And this is the Isle of Wight Pearl Cafe. And Jacqueline's right over in the corner there, waiting for me. Whoops. So now we're coming into the conservatory area. This is where my tree was last year. So they've got a bucket here for obviously donations, so that they can keep supporting lots and lots of charities. They've raised so much money this is the 22nd year, so they've raised an awful lot of money, and hopefully you'll at least all the contributions this year will at least match last year's. Last year I think it was 11,000, I think Chris said. So this is the Isle of Wight Prostate Cancer Support Group here. There we go. And this is up-to-date prostate cancer on the Isle of Wight. And it says in the past year 205 men were newly diagnosed with the problem. So what they're trying to do is, in addition, a further 220 men attended a PSA blood testing day offered by the Isle of Wight Prostate Cancer. So lots of good things. So there are 220 little men on the tree, one for each man who came in to their testing day. So that's what that all represents. And that's a brilliant thing that they're doing there, getting guys to make sure they get checked out. This is the West Wight Sports Centre. Extend our gym. They're working on wanting to extend their gym to be able to offer more facilities to more people. There we go. And this one is the Priory School OLW Film Studies. There we go. So there are all sorts of films. We've got the Grinch, the Snowman, Santa Claus, White Christmas, all sorts on that tree. There we go. And there we are up at the top. Instead of an angel or a star, they've got a clapperboard, which is appropriate for a film club. And here we have the Chillerton Players, and they've made lots of angels out of fanning their paper. There's so much imagination in these trees, it's just amazing. So there we go, that's that one. There. And then here we have the squirrel project, and lots of squirrels on this tree. And this is the White Squirrel Project, founded in 1993. And there's lots of information down there. I've taken a leaflet, so I will be able to read up on all the good work they do. And then we've got Sail for Cancer. Here we go. This is another charity here on the island. I will read up more on that. Sail for Cancer has sister charities: Ski for Cancer, Run for Cancer, Bike for Cancer. And since 2014, Sail for Cancer has seen a step increase in the number of referrals where the prognosis is terminal. They receive no institutional funding and rely entirely on voluntary donations. And it started by a group in 2001 by a group of friends who had lost someone to cancer. So obviously lots of good work doing there. I'm going to get a leaflet and read up on that. Okay. And then we have West Wight Time Bank here. Sorry, I'll go. You can go behind me. We're trying to keep out of each other's way. Well done. So West Wight Time Bank, they've used the Isle of Wight bunting on there. The big triangular flags, that was the Isle of Wight Day colours, and the Isle of Wight bunting to use to put the Time Bank West Wight on there. That's very good. And of course they've used clocks and Christmas puddings and some paper chains and all sorts of information there. So that's lovely. And then we have Pet Doctors. This is Pet Doctors. And we've got bells and bones, and what else can I see on this tree? Cat messages, all sorts of lovely things there on the pet doctor's tree. There we go. And then over here we have the Isle of Wight College Pathway Programme. There we go. There's not much information about that there. Oh, no, but I can look it up. Hi, John. Nice to see you watching into the Christmas Tree Festival. I'm on my way around 250 trees, but I'm just doing the Pearl at the moment, and then I'll have a break and a coffee, and then I'll go and do some more. And this is the new Avenue group, and this is all the information here. It's a wellbeing centre, formerly mental health day services, and so they've got things on here. Somebody's put to be able to laugh at oneself, and they've put little messages on the tree there. Now this is come and join us, Beavers, Cub Scouts, Explorer Scouts, or as an adult helper. And this is the Way Out West Explorer Unit in Yarmouth. Here we go. There we go, and they've used a scarf as part of their decoration too, and all sorts of different decorations on there. Go bowling, hiking, camping, all sorts of things there. And then we have the Isle of Wight Caravanners Club, and this is a lovely blue and white with blue pom-poms on a white tree, very effective, and a lovely white fluffy star at the top, and of course a caravan, because that's what you'd expect. And then on this one, this is the Sandown Bowls and Sports Club here, and they've got a lovely gold and green and some lovely twinkly lights there, lots of lovely decorations on there. And then the Southern Cooperative Funeral Care Family Service here. This is a memorial Christmas tree, and there's some red labels on there, and behind there's a box where you can take a label and obviously put a decoration on the tree in memory of somebody maybe that you wish to remember. And the Red Box charity, fairly new to the island, I think, and what you will see, not what you'd normally expect to see on a tree, is sanitary pads, but what the Red Box charity is doing, it's a fantastic charity, and it's making sure that girls have the right equipment, that they, when they have their period, they are able to deal with it accordingly, and so they're not period poor. There is a project, people donate these things. There are lots of drop-off points across the island, because some girls are sort of missing school when they've got their period because they can't afford sanitary towels. So very, very important. It's a national charity. I think it's fairly new to the island, but it says this Christmas give a stress-free festive period. Tampons, sanitary towels, wipes, knickers, age 9 upwards, and adult size 8 to 20. The Red Box Project, Isle of Wight. So very, very important and great to highlight it here. Morrison's Supermarkets in Newport. There we go, and they've got helpful tips to make your Christmas special. Various tips I think there are on there. And then we have John's Club. And John's Club have got lots of lovely tinsel here. John's Club are providing the mini bus, the shuttle bus, to take people from the Pearl down into the village. And look, they've got gold plates, they've got cups, they've got cupcake cases. There's even a teapot hanging up there and a teaspoon. Very imaginative, and another lovely tree. And then this is the bright bulb design. I was looking for this one particularly because I know Matt and Fiona, who run Bright Bulb. They are multi-award winners. They run a design agency, websites and design logos, etc. And they've just won another award last week. But also they are running a big raffle for the Caring Cancer charity, and that's what it says on their baubles. And obviously They have a pot down there for taking donations as well. But if you want to know about the raffle, I can tell you more about that if you message me. They've got some fantastic prizes, and I did a live stream about it the other day. This is the Brighstone Health Walking Club. Here we go. So there's walking sticks on the tree, and keep your heart healthy, and lots of paper hearts, etc. And they've made their star out of twigs. Go on, go by. The delivery man just trying to get past me. So they've made their star out of twigs. And then we have Crew's Bereavement Care, and this is another beautiful tree. This is purple and gold they've used for theirs. There's so many different trees, and each one is different, and each one has much imagination to it. Some of them have collecting boxes for the charities. Sadly, they're mostly having to tie them onto the tree because there have been some issues, which is very, very sad. But there you go. That's unfortunately what's happening in the world. Anyway, this is the Cats Protection League. So there we are, lots of cats on that one. There we go. And lots of information from the Cats Protection League. So they've used blue and gold and a little bit of silver there as well. And then we have the lace makers of the Isle of Wight, and look at these beautiful decorations, all made in lace. Or most of the decorations are made in lace. There's a few extra decorations there, and of course a lace star at the top. And then we have the MHS Mental Health Reablement Service and GYLA Group. Not quite sure what that stands for, but it says at the top mental health awareness. So another tree, lots of pine cones on this tree, and nice silver baubles. And then over here we have Pearls of Wisdom. This is the Monday prayer group, and it says there's lots of different things on here. Whoever humbles himself will be exalted. If you reject wisdom, you alone will suffer, and lots of other messages. And of course, lots of pearls, strings of pearls, very appropriate here in the Isle of Wight Pearl, which is where we are. So there we go, all lots and lots of things. And I think, folks, that's all the trees that are in, hang on. So that is all the trees that are in the Isle of Wight Pearl. I'm going to go and have a coffee. I'm going to move up into the town, and I'm going to take you on a trip round the rest of the venues. So that's venue 1 done, 1 of 8. The others, some of them are smaller, so it shouldn't take me so long. Thank you for watching in. Please, can you share out? It's the first day of the Christmas Tree Festival. If you share out, more people will see it, and more people will come down and support. So I'm off for my coffee now. Thank you so much. See you soon.